All right, I'm here with Doodle on a motorcycle. That's her YouTube channel. Her name actually is Carolyn. Lovely name. She's a lovely young lady. 3 or 4 years ago, did you figure out how long ago it was you were here?
Actually, I didn't look,
Right.
but I think it was 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah.
3 or 4 years ago, she came here. We had her on an electric glide. First a Sportster, then electric glide. She did excellent, but she didn't practice a single time since then. So it's almost like starting all over again. Had her on a Sportster the other day for just a little bit, but she rode the Road King better. Practiced on that. All right, I noticed you were using about 5 times as much throttle as you needed.
Okay.
That means you burn out the clutch really fast. They're kind of expensive. So just a little above idle.
Charge me for that.
A little above idle.
Okay, a little above idle. So I want to do it. This has a terrible friction zone. It's a little thing.
Right there.
What?
Right there. That's where you had it. That was perfect.
That was where I got it.
Turned her head looking for the green cone. That's good. Hardly any lean. Not so good. Too much throttle. Cross the imaginary double yellow line. Better. Practiced on that. Now we're at my regular training class, and I'm going to take her through all of the exercises. And today is the day she's really going to get to it. She's going to get down. She's going to get aggressive. She's going to get mean. She's going to ride this motorcycle like she borrowed it.
Yeah. Wait, like I borrowed it?
Yeah.
Or like I stole it?
Well, either one. Like it's not even yours and you don't care.
Oh no, but I care more about other people's
Well,
bikes.
but the thing is, it's doodle proofed.
Okay.
It has these motorcycle drop guards, front and rear, both sides, one under the primary and the other side. So even if you drop the bike, nothing can happen.
Great.
We've tested it on another bike up to 20 miles an hour sliding across the ground, no damage to the bike.
Wow.
So you got nothing to worry about. All right, this is exercise 1. It's called the slow cone weave. You're going to weave through these cones. See that big giant arrow over there?
Uh-huh.
That's telling you want to start going around on the outside.
Okay.
And you're going to be looking ahead. Notice the green cone all the way up at the end.
Uh-huh.
You're going to dip your bike towards that green cone when you get to the end and snap your head, look back here, and you'll be able to make it. See those 2 green tip cones right there?
Okay.
You'll be able to make that giant U-turn between those 2 cones.
Okay.
All right. Okay, this is her first try at the slow cone weave. This leads her into a gigantic, probably 30-foot U-turn. So we're easing her into the U-turns. Steer it on the outside of that arrow. Then looking ahead. Okay, 2 out of 3. That's good. 2 out of 3 is good. Still a little inconsistent. Sometimes she nails it just right, and sometimes she just starts looking down as she gets towards the end, and when you start looking down at the cones, you feel like you're not going to make it. As you notice, when you get towards the end, it feels like the cones are closer together. Does it feel like that to you?
Yeah, are they?
No, they're not. They're the same. But what's happening is, as you get to the end, you're starting to look down. You look down. You're starting to look at the cone directly in front of you. So you make it around that one, and then you can't make it the next one. If you keep your head and eyes up and focus where you actually want to go, which is to the green cone, you'll see those other cones with your peripheral vision.
Okay.
If you stare down at them as you're passing them, it's going to get harder and harder and harder.
Okay.
This is why I say, if you don't use it, you lose it. It's not like riding a bicycle. While you may get it back quick, it's almost like starting all over again. So I think that worked for her. looking further ahead. All right, this is going to be a first try at the offset cone weave, and I do have the cones set very wide right now. I will tighten them up as she gets the hang of it. And also note that Doodle, I don't know, she maybe weighs 102 pounds on an 850 pound motorcycle. It means nothing. The weight means nothing, it's technique. Motor offset techniques I teach do not require strength. They just require you using your head. Going a little slow, very normal. All right, now we're going to add some circles to this since you're doing so good. Have you noticed that I tightened it down?
I know, I was scared. But I got it in every time?
Yes, why were you scared? What were you scared of?
Because, you know, I get in my head.
Yes, it's 90% mental, 10% physical. So what you're going to do now, you're going to go through, you're going to make your left-hand turn. You're going to make your right-hand turn. And on that third gate over there, you're going to make a complete circle. So as soon as you pass the gate, you want to snap your head and eyes and look back for that green cone.
As soon as I pass this first,
no,
the second gate? As soon as I pass that?
As soon as you pass that, because I want you to start with a left, then you're going to do a right. As soon as you go into that third gate, you're going to snap your head and try to find that green cone again. You won't be able to see it till you get about halfway around. But if you don't look at it very quickly, snap your head just like this, look the further, just like that. If you don't do that, what's going to happen is the circle is going to be gigantic. We don't want gigantic circles. That was a really small circle. She doesn't know that she made a really small circle or why, but she did, because she leaned the motorcycle and she turned her head. On your mark, get set, go. Average time through here, the average class, about 32 to 34 seconds. If you got to put a foot down, we add a second. You hit a cone, we add a second. I think she can do 28. Let's check it out. 27:01. So what did I estimate? 28 seconds? Did I say 25?
I thought so.
No, I think I said 28.
I don't remember now.
All right. So you did very good.
Oh, hi.
Let's do it one more time. Let's see. So you got 27. Let's see if you can do 26.
Okay.
You don't need all that throttle when you're taking off. And remember, smooth is fast and fast is smooth.
They say that in jiu-jitsu.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
And I've noticed today you stopped straightening up the bike in the middle of the turn. That's why you're able to make these turns.
I stopped getting scared.
Nothing to be scared of.
No.
Loose as a goose. On your mark, get set, go. Look at her lean, it's a beautiful thing. I'm proud of her. This is what it looks like when you get over that fear. $26. Yes. I know my shit. Pull back over here and shut it off. All right, here's Doodle and the Snowman. done these circles before. She just doesn't realize it. It's just more of a confined area now. So she's gonna let that play with her head. So the third time was the charm, except she did manage to knock over a couple of cones. She's good use of space. And fourth time, no error.